Listen, I want to welcome you all. Thank you all for coming today. This is the first time we have put together a homelessness and hunger summit. Maybe just by way of background, you go, well, how did we get to this day to maybe have this conversation and reach out to all of you, how we put an itinerary together to work together. I'm one of the people who didn't realize we had a problem. I had the opportunity to sit down with a lot of the pastors in Wausau and talk about what's going on in Wausau, what are the needs, what are the issues in the community. This is about a year and a half ago, and I was taken back when all of them had commented on the issue of hunger and homelessness within our community. I had no idea that it was such a big issue, and I think I'm like a lot of people in our community who don't know the issues that are taking place with a group of people who are having a really tough time in life. And so I wanted to do what I could with my team to make sure we could make a difference with those who have fallen on hard times, and making sure we could all collaborate together on community resources, but also collaborate on how we can do a better job on the federal side and on the state side to make sure resources don't just flow to more urban parts of the country, but actually can come to parts of the country that have real problems, but don't have huge staffs to cut through and navigate the rules and the regulations and the red tape. And it's one of these events that we're incredibly excited about in my office because it is such a meaningful issue, especially as we come into this holiday season, to think of those who are going through tough times in their own lives, that we're coming together to see how we make their lives better. Today I would say that collectively we want to look at using our resources to make sure that people in our communities are fed and sheltered, one of our takeaways. But we also want to brainstorm on how we can bring better awareness to our community. I have a chance to speak with a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life, and I would tell you that when I bring this issue up, many of them are like me. They think the government's taking care of it. Someone else is taking care of it. They don't understand that actually, unless they get involved, there's really hardship with regard to resources to help those in need. And so I do think we have a job to get out our information about it's a community problem. We need more community members who are willing to participate in resolving the problem. Looking at our itinerary for the day, it was our team, but in conjunction with a lot of you, working to figure out how our itinerary would work and how we could make this a very productive day. We're going to begin with addressing the areas of concerns and end with a conversation on bright spots. That's going to be kind of a brainstorming session with Ann Bird, who flew out here to work with us. She's from out in Virginia, who does a great job of polling information and creating a really good dialogue. So I'm excited about the end session that we're going to have on the bright spots. I don't know that we're going to walk away today with a silver bullet on how we're going to end this problem, but I think we can come together and figure out how we can make it a little better for those who are going through really tough times right now. And hopefully this is going to be the first annual. We'll come back next year and we'll be able to continue to move this ball down the field, making life better for those who are having tough times, putting food on the table, or making sure they have a shelter for themselves or for their families. And again, I just want to let you know how what a big deal this has been for our office. There's a lot of things that we can do in a congressional office, but the excitement that has taken place in our district's office to put this together has been unmatched by anything we've done. There's a lot of excitement to try to make a difference in people's lives and to work with all of you and make sure we're coordinating, meeting, working together. It's been a unique, I've only been in Congress for 3 years, so maybe the stories are not that deep, but this has by far been the most exciting event that we've done, and we want to continue to engage with you and make this an annual event. So again, thank you for coming. Thank you for participating. Again, I know it's been cold. The road drivers are great. We were snowing last night. That you're all making the effort to come from different parts of the district or the state to be part of this. I am very grateful.